Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hope all of you can hear my voice clearly and the video is coming clear. Hi, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Avinash, Akash, Aka, Anupam, Atanu, Dipalok, Naveen, Priyadarshan, Rahul, Ravi, Samir, Suman. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Okay, so today, uh, tell me, how many HNI meetings have you ever conducted? How many HNI meetings have you ever conducted where the client was extremely polite? You had a fantastic meeting, but you never called you back. The client never called you back. कभी ऐसा हुआ है that you had a great meeting with the client. The client was polite. You had a good conversation, but the client never called you back. Or uh, how many times have you felt that I know my work so well, I'm so capable, I've been tracking markets for so long, but the client still chooses someone else over you? Hmm. The client still chooses someone else over you. Or uh, tell me, if a 10 crore client, if a potential 10 crore client checks your WhatsApp profile or your LinkedIn today, will that person feel confidence to start with you, or will that person get confused? Let's be brutally honest. If a 10 crore potential guy checks your LinkedIn profile or your WhatsApp today, will that person feel confident confident to start with you or feel confused? Please give your answer in the chat box. Today's session is all about that. Today's session is about figuring out what is that credibility element which has to be there in WhatsApp messages, profiles, in order to have a confident person, in order to infuse confidence in a person. Okay. High net worth investors don't reject you after the meeting. In fact, they reject you sometimes even before the start of the meeting. Politely शायद आपके साथ वो मीटिंग कर लिया है, but many times they would reject you even before the meeting. By the time you sit in front of them, they have already decided whether you are serious person or you're an average person, you are desperate or not, or whether you can be trusted or you can be replaceable. That decision they have already taken. And most of that decision is made without talking to you. आपसे बात करने से पहले ही ये डिसीजन लिया जाता है. I don't know whether if you have thought on these lines, कि आपको लगता है कि by the time you sit in front of them मतलब है कोई भी client, HNI client particularly, they have already decided whether you are serious or an average person, you are desperate or not, or you can be trusted or replaceable. And most of that decision is made without talking to you. Without even talking to you, they have taken that decision. So they look at your WhatsApp photo, they will read a couple of LinkedIn posts of yours, and they notice how you introduce yourself. And silently they ask one question: is this person operating even at my level? Most MFDs think, people will be trusting you because you have experience, you can deliver returns, or you have fund knowledge. That is all wrong signals. How many of you think that trust comes from experience, returns, or fund knowledge? Write yes in the chat box. If you think that It's absolutely false. Trust actually comes from signals, small, short signals, psychological signals, the way you speak, the way you write, the way you describe your work. The way you speak, the way you write, and the way you describe your work. Right now, many good advisors lose HNI clients not because they are weak, but because they look absolutely ordinary. Not wrong, but just absolutely ordinary. Absolutely ordinary. HNIs don't want excitement. They want safety. Everybody wants safety. They don't want your tips. कि बाजार कल ऊपर चलेगा नीचे उतरेगा. They just want to know how you think. They don't want someone hungry for business. They want somebody who is absolutely well settled in business. Today's session is not about marketing. Today's session is not about posting more stuff on LinkedIn or YouTube. It is not about how to sound smart in front of a client. It's about fixing the signals that you're sending to your client. Today, we will work about how to fix the signals that you send to your clients. Okay. Super, ready? All right. Before I move ahead, I would like to know from you how many of you are truly enjoying this morning sessions? Right? Yes, in the chat box. If you're truly enjoying, I see many of you turning up every day without fail, almost every day. Now, if you're truly enjoying these sessions, I have a request. If you could bring in another friend of yours, just about anyone, somebody who is connected with the financial markets, somebody who could be, if it's a mutual fund distributor, fantastic. If not, somebody who is an RIA, maybe a chartered accountant, maybe a stockbroker. How many of you would like to take that lead and say that tomorrow I would bring in one more person with me? Let the word spread. Hmm? Do I have that promise that tomorrow I will bring in one more person with me? Super. Thank you so much. Because the more larger the community we build, the power of community is tremendous. Let everybody join in this movement that we have started. Let at least 1,000 people get to know that these sessions are happening. Okay. So, like always, I'll be showing my presentation and we will get started. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay. The screen is visible. High net worth investors trust signal pack. Okay. Simple changes so that serious clients take you seriously. Serious clients take you seriously. Simple changes in your business. Okay. So the decision is made before the meeting begins. आज के तारीख पे we are on a digital world. Because of market volatility, I know so many of you are creating video messages, preemptive messages. मिस्टर अविनाश माने का मैसेजेस वीडियोस मेरे पास आता है, बहुत अच्छे तरीके से बना रहे वो कि आप लोगों के पास पहुंच जाओ. So there is a digital audit. High net worth investors do not wait for the meeting handshake. They quietly audit your digital footprint first. कल भी मेरे पास आए थे डॉक्टर शांति सुरेश, SIES कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल. So we have a old acquaintance. He said, I went through all your LinkedIn posts, not all, few of your LinkedIn posts and Google pages before I showed up. By the time they speak to you, their mind is already half ready because they have gone through your posts. Okay. Maybe they have gone through your WhatsApp profile and your bio. Maybe they have gone through your LinkedIn post and about section of yours. and the way you're writing, the tone of your writing, whether it's calm or whether it's desperate. And उसके बाद आता है पहला मीटिंग, उसके बाद आता है पहला मीटिंग। देखो, लाउड इन एडवाइजर्स केयर अवे पीपल। लाउड एडवाइजर्स क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम करते हैं? जो लोग बहुत ज्यादा बात करते हैं, बोलते हैं, खुद के बारे में कंटिन्यूअस बोलते रहते हैं। सो So they have an open to all positioning. I will manage money, anyone and everyone who has got surplus. Pehla mistake. So loud investors keep chasing daily market trend. Okay. Then they are posting continuously about new fund offer, new launches, and they are sounding hungry for business. A high net worth steady advisor, जो high net worth clients का manage करते हैं, they are selective, they are specialized. They will share what they're thinking rather than what is the noise. Okay. And in the process, they will demonstrate quiet authority. High net worth investors are looking for clarity and less of selling. I work mainly with business owners and professionals and families who want long term clarity in money matters. It signals a positioning. You're a specialist, you're not open to all. Open to all makes high net worth investors ask, will this person even understand my unique problems? If you answer the only question that matters is this person meant for people like me? अगर कोई हाई नेटवर्थ इन्वेस्टर क्लाइंट्स के पास जाएंगे, उनके मन में हमेशा सोच रहे होंगे, तो मेरे पास तो इतना देख, किसी बड़े क्लाइंट्स के पास गए, वो सोच रहे होंगे, अरे विल इज दिस पर्सन इवन रेडी टू मैनेज माय काइंड ऑफ मनी? उसमें आपका इयर्स ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस डजंट मैटर, आपका एयूएम साइज डजंट मैटर। व्हाट मैटर्स इज हु आर द पीपल यू आर हेल्पिंग। अगर आप अजीम प्रेमजी का पैसा मैनेज करने गए हैं एंड उनको पता चला कि आप नारायण मूर्ति का भी पैसा मैनेज करते हो, देन दैट इज अ साइलेंट सिग्नल। वो आप 3 साल का तजुर्बा है कि 1,000 करोड़ मैनेज कर रहे हो, डजेंट मैटर। फॉर अजीम प्रेमजी व्हाट मैटर्स इज दैट दिस पर्सन मैनेजेस द मनी ऑफ नारायण मूर्ति। ओके। सो सोशल किस लेवल पे किसका पैसा मैनेज कर रहे हो इज इंपॉर्टेंट। सिग्नल नंबर 2, द थिंकर। You are stop giving tips, start sharing thinking. Okay. Most people lose money not because markets fall, but because they panic and change plans too often. Good investing is boring. Okay. Thinking builds respect, signal behavioral insights, and philosophy. How you work is more important than what you are doing. Third one, talk about how you work, not how you perform. Review process, asset allocation, decision framework. Performance attracts attention, definitely, but process builds trust. If you have very good performance, it will attract attention, no doubt about it. But if you have a process, that will build trust. Big clients are tired of over smart advisors. They want somebody who can manage their money well. Okay. And finally, the guardian. Show that you're not desperate. If you look hungry, high net worth investors will run away. They trust people who value their time and are extremely selective. I work with a limited number of clients so I can stay involved. You don't have to keep repeating it over and over again. Saying this once is just good enough. And give them the long view. Make your time horizon clear. Focused on long-term money decisions, not short-term returns. Short-term talk attracts short-term money. Defining your horizon automatically filters out traders from investors. So, I work mainly with business owners, entrepreneurs, and families with complex financial lives. My focus is a long-term wealth preservation and strategic planning, not short-term market movements. I take limited number of clients to ensure I can stay deeply involved and available for life's important decisions. ये थोड़ा लंबा इंग्लिश है, but the objective is to have trustworthy bio profiles ready. The messaging that has to go out is that this person is is not noisy, it's calm. This person is not looking to sell. This person understands my life, not just about my money. This person works with people like me. The fourth one is very important. If you are able to give clarity, that is the ultimate sophistication. Clarity, calm language, less selling will lead to trust. You don't need better words or smarter English or fancy posts. High net worth investors don't trust, they trust the people who are steady, showing up. Clarity, calm language, and less selling builds trust. Start sending the right signals. Process builds trust, silence builds authority. Today, go out and review your WhatsApp bio today. Audit your LinkedIn section. Audit your LinkedIn section. And if there is any kind of tips about short-term stuff, remove that, add the thinking part. I would like to see a pledge from all of you today that I'm going to go out and change my WhatsApp bio and LinkedIn about section today. Write the word I pledge in the chat box, each one of you. I pledge to make it happen. Keep writing, each one of you. I pledge to make this happen. Super. Mahesh, Priya, Virender, Atanusu, Sumit Jaju, Rahul Taylor, Manoj, Samir, Ankit, Avinash, Abhishek, Mandip, Swagatika, Neeraj Mittal, Pritam, Lakshmikant, Makrand, Dipali, Super, Suman, Prajakta. Well done. Chalo. All the best, everyone. Have a great day ahead and see you tomorrow at 10:10. We'll start the session exactly at 10:15. And tomorrow, bring in one friend with you.